Here's Beal. Oh, my goodness is right.
The only thing crazier than him taking that shot is that he actually hit it. Unbelievable.
Grant kicks to Ross, looking to get it going. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. The full court prayer. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Toronto ball.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Grant. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
And that's just one of his last 7 attempts here in the fourth quarter. Just has not provided the spark they need. Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it for you.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
No good from Valanciunas.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Yeah, I think the Raptors need to change their strategy against James.
11 rebounds, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been causing some mayhem out there for sure. Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
That free throw missing.
At the line from your Raptors, Grant.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Well, it's terribly frustrating for a coach when his team can't knock down their free throws. I mean, it really comes down to focus, routine, and stamina, especially in the second half.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Still Raptors ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 20.
Toronto trailing. And stolen by James. One-on-one fast break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That free throw, no good. And Toronto making a change here. Paul's checked in. He's off on the second.
Kevin, it's inexplicable. A free throw shooter like him, he's not prone to slumps like this. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Now here's Paul. Ross on the wing. It's Parker with the drive. And it falls over the rim and in. Parker's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. You know, things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
Grant, he's checked in for Toronto. And Cleveland with a change here too. Russell, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
No good from Grant. Deal with it. Here's T. No good off the back of the rim. And it's the Raptors ball. Johnson from outside. That's good. Johnson's got 5 points now on the board.
Looks like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And so it's Cleveland with it. It's a 3-point game. The bulldozer passes to James. And there's the 3-second violation.
Yeah, you can't make that kind of an error and expect to win.
You're right, Steve, because they will cost you. I mean, those kind of mistakes, those are losing plays.
Now, here's Grant. And stolen by Russell. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. Raptors leading by 3. And it's Johnson penetrating. Grant outside. Lets it go from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Russell's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Parker with the steal. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Still Raptors ball. 17 seconds.
1:12 left in the 4th.
Well, after that good first half, things have not gone his way here in the second.
The drive by James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 19 points for LeBron.
I mean, that's just too weak on the coverage. Heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you the game.
Parker's shot is off.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Clark, plenty of drama in this one so far.
And I would not be surprised if it goes right down to the buzzer.
Boy, I don't know who has that kind of range. That's well beyond the arc.
Not sure what he was thinking about there.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion. And it just didn't work out that time.
And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up. Raptors shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Ball's on the wing. From downtown. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. The time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Toronto with the ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson wide open. He fired. Out to Parker. Fader on the way. Can't cash in.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open. Just couldn't take advantage.
That's how to bang down low. His hard work gives him another possession.
Here's Valanciunas. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, we've got Johnson. Grant is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Parker in a power forward.
Johnson at the line for 2.
And Johnson drops them both. The Cavaliers trailing. Now here's Beal. This is to Russell. Looking to get it going. T, the pass to the Bulldozer. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Grant. Plenty of space. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot's good from LeBron.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Grant kicks to Johnson.
Wow. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Puts up the baby hook. That's good. And it's 13 points now for Terrence Ross.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
From 12 feet out. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Fires from deep. LeBron shot is off.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Really poor decision on that pass.
In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Russell dishes to Beal. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Toronto leading by 4. Ross with it. He's picked up by Russell. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto no luck.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Again, James missing. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Parker kicks to Grant. Tries again. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Beal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Expanding his range. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, they've had the advantage in rebounding all night, but none bigger than the one right there.
Parker outside. Feeds to Johnson. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 for 4 since regulation ended. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's Beal. And the heave doesn't get to the rim.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be a good time to do it. Not now.
No good from Ross. Well, the Cavaliers shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there.
Guys, you just don't realize, maybe Steve does, but you can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
Mark, I think it's pretty easy, actually.
Johnson gets the bucket.
The best result they could hope for on that possession. When they get all 3 points back, they just gave up. Now they're close to putting this game out of reach.
I'm not ready to go quite there yet, but it sounds like the crowd believes that's the case.
Toronto's gone cold from beyond the arc in overtime. They've attempted 5 three-pointers and hit just one of them. Shot's good. 12 points for Little General.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way. Take a look at what Little General's been doing. 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Showing off a very smooth stroke at the free throw line right there. Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here comes LeBron. Ross with the steal. Parker outside. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Russell. The full-court prayer falls off target. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Ball checked in for Grant.
Terrence Ross at the line for 2.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Pulls up on the wing. Kicks it out to LeBron. Connects. And now they trail by just 4.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find an open jumper instead.
Toronto ball. 24 seconds.
Here's Paul. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called Cleveland. They're behind by 6. 15 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Offensive rebound. Ross with the steal. To the left side wing. And Parker, here we go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 27 rebounds.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. An impressive victory in overtime after an exciting end in regulation.
You know what? In a long game, fatigue can sometimes affect every aspect.